Hello, welcome back. I'm Greg Leach, and this is Art of Cycling, although again, no cycling here. But it is very French themed. So I'm working on a series, as you may well know, reinterpreting paintings from history, and this one is based on Delacroix's Liberty Leads the People. I felt like that was an important one to do, as here in the United States, we are, of course, dealing with some serious liberty issues and tyrannical wannabe kings. So I'm starting on this new piece based on that painting. And as I lay out this first figure, the predominant figure, Liberty, and I'm laying in that, what I'm doing there is the pussy hat from the demonstrations from Trump's first terms and the Million Women's March. Then you can see now oops, that was the wrong place. So I've scraped and blanked out her face and started again. This gets a little confusing here as I lay in the new figure and change her position. So I'm spending some time lost in this painting, which I think is fabulous. I'm always one who feels like if the painting happens easily, it's never as good as the ones I fight for. So this painting actually has another reference, which is a painting I did when I was in Rome called Liberty Von Tutti, which is Liberty for All, which is the sign behind Liberty's head. Boy, that was a lot of liberties. But, and in that case, the marchers were all walking linked arm in arm. So I thought I'd use that motif again. And so you can see I'm just sort of building this in. I know probably right now you have the French National Anthem playing as I speak. So if that's confusing, I apologize. But you can see here how I got her. Now she's really come out of the previous image. And then I thought I'd throw in the sash, which is both the French flag and the United States flag, the red, white, and blue. And I did it red, white, and blue as opposed to bleu, blanc, et rouge, or blue, white, and red, which is the French. But I also, and we'll get into this a little more, the figures in the foreground are sort of our modern day soldiers trying to quell the people of France. So we Americans, we the people. Now I thought I'd shift this and you can actually see the Oilstick table as I work back and forth. And here I'm using these other police officers and pick the color based on the dead Republic soldiers, or the soldiers of the king actually, and the positions. And now I thought I'd come in close, let you really see the surface and how this all is thickly impostic, which is, I've got this new media, well not new media, but new brand, which is much more opaque, RF. And they're giving me a better mixing, but I also like the translucency there of her clavicle. And I'm just bringing you down through the painting so you can see these are the gentlemen in the foreground, reference to the Confederate flag, clear reference to a nice soldier. And we move back up across the figures, and you can see that her arm has moved.
Yes, my dear.
And you see some of the residue of that. It looks like I didn't get up quite as far.
Okay.
And you can see again there to the left, another face. I just didn't get the proportions right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to grab the other one.
You know, but that's okay. You scrape it out,
Sure.
move it, and here you can see the other officers I was talking about as far as they've gone. I will, of course, remind you that if you like what you're seeing, subscribe, as you can see this painting move further along. And if you like what you see or have questions or comments, I'd love to see those. Please give a thumbs up if you feel so inclined. And that's what my table looks like. Here are some of the oil sticks that I have, plus the all required waters. And then this is another box of oil sticks. Also, there's a crate over to the other side was even more. And here's the full view of it is so far. So I hope you enjoy what you see and that